It's Tarot Tuesday. Welcome to the cafe. Grab your coffee or tea, pull up a chair. I got a bunch of chairs back here, you know, in the cafe, and hang out with us. Free mini readings. Just put your specific question here in the chat on YouTube, or request a message from the universe. And skip the line, get your question answered right away. No waiting. Just grab us a cup of coffee. I can pop that up there. There's the link, tarotbiz.com/coffee. It's also at the top of the chat. So if you want to grab us a cup of coffee, maybe just want to send us some love, but you can also use it to get your question answered first, and we'll spend more time with you and so forth like that. I got Michelle with me here today. Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how are you?
Pretty good. How you been?
Good, doing good.
We had a rainstorm. It was early morning and part of the morning. It's kind of drying up now, and the wind, and it's been
Yep,
cold.
it is cold and windy here. Oh my goodness.
Yep. Mm, mm-hmm.
I'm waiting on my other coffee. I haven't heard about it yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, where's your barista guy? He's supposed to bring your coffee in.
I know I have him doing other things.
I haven't seen Dan in forever. How is Dan?
He's all right. He's just been busy, busy.
Oh, okay.
He's usually with all the kids or doing house stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I keep him occupied.
Yeah, you're doing the show, and then I envision him in the background there with the vacuum cleaner, cleaning
Yep,
stuff up and doing dishes, and
yep.
yeah, yeah. Hey, I did want to mention, if you're one of our members, you can always join us on these Zoom calls. So we have a Zoom call Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. The Zoom calls on Tuesdays, Tarot Tuesdays, and Psychic Cafe on Sundays are simulcasted on YouTube. The Thursday Zoom call is private, members only. We don't broadcast that. It's not recorded. It's so you can come in and ask any question you want, and it's totally private and secure. So that's on Thursdays. And then, of course, there's Michelle's show on Saturdays. And the fourth Saturday of the month, Crown Share Saturday, you can join Michelle on the Zoom too. So you just join the guild, and it's as low as $5 a month. And you can join us here on these Zooms. And that's what the private community looks like, Tarot Biz. And it's powered by school. Yeah, we're on the school platform. And as you can see there, the yellow join button, $5 a month. And you can join us on there. And if you're on the school website, and for those that aren't familiar with school, it's SKOOL. Yeah, it's the messed up spelling of school
Yeah.
without the CH. So it's SKOOL.com. And if you're on their discovery page, you can type in tarot. You can even better type in tarot biz, and we'll come right up. Or you can use this link, thetarotguild.com/community. That'll take you right over there, and you can join. Yep.
Yep.
There we go. Our main website, of course, is tarotbiz.com for the Tarot Guild. And you can grab readings with us, contact us in between shows on our advisors page, tarotbiz.com/readings. If you want to get a hold of Michelle or myself or Pamela Steele, Ellie, Dr. Rose, Michelle's hubby. We were just
Yeah.
talking about Dan. Yeah. Yep. A lot of people on there now. Awesome sauce. So while we're waiting for some people to come in, and these Tuesday shows have been really quiet. We've been trying
Mm.
to set it up, but it's going to be a very short show today. Yeah, but I do have the card of the day, I got the Seven of Wands.
Mm,
I love it in the Soha deck.
I
And,
love that. Wow.
and there it is. There it is. So, the message of the week as we move through this week, you might feel like you're being challenged from all sides, whether it's a demanding schedule, external critics, or even your own self doubt. The Seven of Wands is your reminder that you have the high ground for a reason. You didn't work this hard to back down now. This week isn't about seeking approval, it's about defending your boundaries and staying true to your convictions, even if you feel like a lone wolf. You have the stamina and the spirit to hold your position. Trust that your defensive stance is actually a sign of your strength. And remember, the view from the top is always worth the climb. So
Mm.
So isn't that great? So here's a little takeaway. When you're at the top, people will naturally throw questions or challenges your way. Don't take it personally. Take it as confirmation that you're leading the pack. That's right. Sometimes we
I
need a
have,
little reminder of that. Oh, Bonnie's joining us. Hi, Bon.
hi, Bonnie. I have my Seven of Wands. It just, everything you were saying just is in this card.
Mm. Wait a minute. I gotta look a little closer. Here, let me put you on speaker view so we can see it.
Okay.
Oh, what's she holding in her hand there? Is
I
she holding a phone or something?
No, she's touching her leg with one hand and telling him no with the other.
That's what I thought it was when I first looked at it, and then I saw a black. It looked like a phone sticking up or something. In her hand, you know. But my first thought
Yeah.
was talk to the hand.
Oh, right?
Yeah, how you doing, Bonnie?
Doing
What
good, doing good.
what's going on? Anything new, different, or exciting?
Well, I just got out of a meditation with Eckhart Tolle, and that to me was exciting.
That's
I
Hmm.
like
exciting.
I like
Oh
that.
yeah,
Um,
I'm a big Eckhart Tolle fan.
you
Hmm.
and me both. And this is the deck that I brought to read with in case we do readings today. Um,
Ooh,
Oh.
I
the
think it's
gilded.
really neat because it's the Gilded Tarot. The book is done by Barbara Moore, and the deck is done by Ciro Morsetti. And I like both of those people. They're outstanding.
Yeah,
I have,
Chiro's fantastic. He made the background and
Yes.
our first logo for the Tarot Guild way back. Whew,
Way back when.
geez, it's been like 18 years, something like that, you know. And Barbara, I've interviewed her on our shows, and she's great. Oh boy,
mm,
and it takes me
They're
back
both quite
too.
interesting people.
I have Churro's Lenormand Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck.
I do
Oh
too.
I
Yeah,
I
I
love
do
this
too.
deck. It is amazing. Yeah.
yeah. Well, I don't know if we're going to get many questions or anything because Tuesdays have been really slow, you know. But we can sit here and chit chat instead. Oh, that's something I wanted to ask. Both of you is well, I was going to ask, do you use Lenormand? Obviously, you do. And you know, what's your take on that? Using that versus using tarot with clients and stuff. Okay, who wants to go first?
Well, okay, my answer is going to be real simple. I'm still learning the Lenormand. Okay,
Oh, there you go.
and so tarot would be, my first choice for divination. Um, and then I use other oracle decks too.
Mm,
Some of them are on using crystals, and some of them use the gods or goddesses. And the next time I'm here, I'll bring both a tarot deck and one of my oracle decks, and you can see what I'm talking about.
great, great. And Michelle's got a ton of Oracle decks, tarot decks, Lenormand decks.
Hmm.
And so what are you thinking, Michelle? Since
I
you picked up Lenormand a little while back, right?
I did. Just it's only been a couple of years now, maybe at the
Hmm.
most. And it's very natural for me with the Lenormand.
I just
Um,
call them the Lennies, the Lenny.
yes, yes, the Lennies. And I think I go more in depth when I use Lenormand than I do when I use the tarot.
Oh, that's interesting. I would think it was the other way around, but uh, I think I know what you're talking about because I've heard people, and I don't know because I have not used the Lennies, and I'm thinking about doing it. I love Chiro's version. Um, but I've heard from people that it's really good for the type of readings that the average reader experiences with clients. And every day to day, what's going on kind of things.
Hmm.
Not that the tarot can't do that, obviously it can, but um a lot of people that do both say that they really like using the Lenormand and with clients, and they
Yep.
might and then they'll pull out the tarot too, though, and maybe
Yes.
pull a couple cards from that as well. Oh, Dr. Rose popped in the
Hi, Dr.
chat.
Rose.
The Mystic Tarot Path. That's Dr. Rose Wilkerson. I'm glad someone joined us in the chat. I have not seen it this quiet. I mean, we've been doing Tarot Tuesdays for at least 4 weeks now, 4 or 5 weeks. And yeah, we've mostly had really quiet shows, but usually there was one or two people would pop in and have a question and we pull cards. But
Cards for
maybe
each other.
maybe not this time.
Oh, hi, Maria.
Maria's there. Hey, Maria. Maria popped in. I love how she's had different names on the chat, and now she's
Yeah.
Maria Scorpio 92. Yes. Yes. My significant other was a Scorpio. Oh my God. Anyway, we won't get into Scorpios. And she's like, it's Maria. We know it's Maria. You got Maria in the name. We know it's you. That's funny. That's funny. So, we could just chit chat. I talked earlier about how we have Michelle's show on, what is it now, Michelle? The first Saturday and the second and third.
The
No,
first, the second, and the fourth.
no, the first, second, and the fourth. Yeah, I knew I was going to get that wrong because the third Saturday I've got meetings, and we used to do them on the first Saturday, but now it's on the third Saturday. So that's this Saturday coming up. There won't be a show, folks, and there will be a show on Sunday, however. Yeah, and I'll go through the shows in a bit. But we were talking earlier how we also have shows on Tuesdays now, Sundays, and then we also have a Zoom call on Thursdays, but that's private members only. Yep. And what we're thinking of doing, like the Tuesday shows, I've only been doing a half hour instead of an hour. On Sundays, we always had a topic, which often would be one of our workshop topics for the business of tarot. Um, but a lot of our members, especially since we created the new private community for members on the school platform, they want us to go back to doing with the workshops, either pre-recording the workshops or doing live Zooms, but for members only. So making the workshops only for members. So we're thinking of doing that. And so the Sunday show, I think, will become a short half-hour show as well.
Okay.
I just don't know. when to have the workshops, because I don't know when everybody's available. I know at least 2 or 3 of the topics coming up. By the way, if you remember, when you're on the school platform, click on our classroom and go to the section that is workshops. Click on that, and then you can click on upcoming workshops, and it has a whole list. And a few of those, Ellie's going to help me with, because there are topics like social media, or what's the best platform to use to build a website for your tarot business, that kind of thing. And so I got to find out when Ellie's available, because she works. And it might be like a Thursday evening, or a Tuesday, or a Wednesday evening, or maybe Sunday after the show. That's another thing I'm thinking of doing. So like, we'd have the show from 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, to the bottom of the hour. So like 11:30, 12:30, the show would end. And then the top of the hour, noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, we would jump on a private Zoom for the workshop on Sunday afternoon. We can also do some on Saturday afternoons after your show, Michelle.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think? I've got a captive audience here. I got Bonnie and Michelle. What? Uh, what's your preference?
I think the shorter shows might be better
Mm-hmm.
because, well, see, we get a lot of people that straggle in towards the middle,
Mm,
but
that's true, but that doesn't mean we should do our schedule and have a longer show just to accommodate people that come in late. But most people get here at least by quarter after. And
yeah,
yeah, I think Dr. Rose popped in. We'd been on for 10 minutes, and then Maria popped in, and we had been on for like 15 minutes, or maybe a little less than that.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
Maria's
Izzy.
Oh, Izzy popped in. Hi, Izzy. What's coming for love, past, new, or both? Now that that's interesting. I don't think I've ever gotten it that way. Who wants to pull cards for Izzy? Do you want to do it, Bonnie, or do you want Michelle to do that one? And
Tell
we
you
got
what, let's have us both do it. It won't take that
Okay.
long.
Yeah, both of you do it. And then we have a question from Maria. Let me check this out first before you guys.
Hi,
What?
Dan.
Well, oh, Dan's there. Hey, Dan, we were just talking about, we were, wondering where you were. I believe speech therapy is a great profession. Oh, he's talking about Mar-
To Maria.
Maria's talking about doing speech teacher. I had to go to one when I was,
Hmm.
like 12 or 13, because my voice wasn't cracking right.
I had to go to
I was
one.
late.
I had to go to one because I moved from Pennsylvania to Oregon and they couldn't understand me. I couldn't say my R's or my S's.
Right, right. And Maria's got a question about wondering, will I continue studying, doing a master's degree this fall? Well, I don't know. Do you want to continue studying? I think about studying to be a speech teacher, logoped, logoped, as it's called in Norwegian. Oh, okay, interesting. All righty. Bonnie's pulling a card. Okay, Bonnie, is that for Izzy? Go
Ten of
ahead.
Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. That's a yes.
Woo! Love is coming in.
Yes.
Michelle, what are you getting for Izzy?
So I got the tree, which is talking about health and wealth and setting down roots. So I also got the anchor, which really solidifies that it's time for you to start looking into setting down new roots. Love is coming in. I did get the heart card, but before you are able to find that person that's coming in, you need to be balanced, and you need to make sure that you have self-love and care for yourself and are settled and anchored in your own life.
Great. Oh, look, I got the 10 of Pentacles too. Ah,
Oh my gosh, yes.
but I pulled a bunch of other cards because you guys, well, at least Michelle knows for sure, how I start pulling cards till I get a court card. And the farther out it is, the longer it is. And this is the thing. It took me a few cards to get to a court card. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. I thought that was a court card, but now that I look at it, it's not a court card. Wait, oh, okay. I know what's going on here. All right. I did get the Ace of Pentacles, something new there. Your wish come true card, Nine of Cups. But here's the issue. First of all, way in the past, you're dealing with a tower moment. So I think that relates to this. And you're stuck in the Five of Cups right now. Yes, the crying over spilt milk card. You can make this happen faster. Eight of Wands. Someone can come in faster. However, you need to make a decision here. Two Wands. Sorry, two Swords. And that decision involves that Five of Cups, and taking your thought process off the Tower card and the whole, oh, woe is me thing, and instead start focusing on what you actually want. And then we got the 10 of Pentacles, and of course that Eight of Wands, making it happen faster. I think that's what's going on with you. And I hope that helps out. Did you guys pull cards already on Maria? She's asking about, will she, should she, etc. Continue studying a master's degree, going into speech therapy, or be a speech teacher. Let's see, what's Bonnie getting?
Knight of Cups.
Oh, Knight of Cups. Okay. I'm getting the Six of Wands. I think you could be really successful at that, Maria. It's a big fat yes for me. What about you, Michelle?
Well, I think read them both together and see. We've got the Knight of Cups, very active, going after the degree, very happy. And then you've got another active card that says you can put this in your life.
Ooh, and then what's Michelle got there?
I got the ship.
The ship.
So it's time to travel, and whether that doesn't have to be long distance. You just have to travel to the school and travel back. It's a movement card. It's saying, yes, you are going.
Cool. Yeah, basically we're doing tag team readings. I am loving it. I'm loving it. Let's see. We'll write down. Will I get into college? Well, I think that, what we already pulled pretty much answers that. Let me see. I'll pull a card real quick on it. Oh, Three of Cups, celebration. That's a big fat yes. I also pulled another card to see what's going on, and I got the Eight of Swords. So swords are thoughts and ideas, and you're surrounded by them. I think you're holding your own self back. I don't think you're going to have trouble getting, into college, back into college. I just don't. It's a big fat yes. You just have to stop overthinking it. And we know from our history with Maria on these shows that she tends to overthink things. We just know that. Let's see, 24 past the hour. We were going to do just a half-hour show today because we have a meeting at 12:30. Let's see if there's any other questions in there. Hope that helped you out, Izzy. When we did the Izzy, let me do the upcoming shows. Well, it's not a show, but coming up Thursday is our private Zoom call with members only. Q&A, coaching, and coffee. Yes, so we're going to be hanging out this Thursday, February 19th, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. And then, as we said, no show on Saturday because I've got meetings. Lots of meetings at the post. But Sunday, February 22nd, the Master Builder number 22. Yes, we're going to be doing self-taught versus certified. Does the client actually care? And like we were talking about earlier, depending on what we come up with in the next week, this might be our last topic show on a Sunday. If we start moving these, business related topics into private Zoom calls for members only, or just recording them and making them available to the members. So we're going to be talking about self-taught versus certified. Does the client actually care? And that's Sunday, February 22nd, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. I have some thoughts on that. It'll be interesting. And then, of course, next Tuesday, we'll be back with another Tarot Tuesday. Thursday, February 26th, another Q&A, coaching, and coffee private Zoom call with our members only on Thursdays. And then Michelle will be back with Michelle's Mystic Corner. It's her Crown Share Saturday. So bring your deck. And if you remember, you can join her on the Zoom call and we'll all be pulling cards. And Michelle, tell them how that works. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say, and then that ends February 28th. Yeah. And so then we're going into March. But yeah, Michelle, how does the Crown Share work?
So what I do is I pull a card for the day, for the show, and then everybody can answer everybody else's questions with me by using the card of the day and a card that they pull as well, a card or two that they pull as well. And so that way we're all answering everybody's questions and someone can take away what fits them. And so,
take away a lot of information.
Yes. Yes.
It's kind of like what we just did where, I had a card, Bonnie had a card, and you had a card, Michelle. Yeah. The difference is that there's a card of the day that we're always using in conjunction with whatever cards we also pull. Hold on, I was typing to Nilda in the chat. Nilda came in. Hi, Nilda. So we're coming to
hi, Nilda.
Yeah,
I seen someone come in.
Yep.
Annabelle Fortune Cookies Tarot.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm just seeing Nilda. Oh, let me scroll up. There it is.
Yeah.
That is so cool. I thought of doing something with fortune cookies and tarot as like a fun thing on shows just to mess with people.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then and apparently she knows Maria. Fancy meeting you here. That's really cool.
Yeah.
So on Tuesdays, we've been doing half-hour shows. Our Sunday show will probably be going to half hours as well. And so we're coming up on the end of the show. But real quickly, Nilda wanted to know if you have to be, I think she means that if you have time, can I get a general read? Okay, so everybody, let's pull a card for Nilda and just see what comes up. And then we're ending the show because we have meetings to go to. I'm getting the Magician. The universe wants you to realize that you are in control, Nilda. You have all the power. You can manifest what you want. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. And it's not about controlling the wheel. It's about basically you getting in alignment with the cycles. What did you get? What I
Wheel
can't
of
tell.
Fortune.
Oh, you got the Wheel of Fortune too. See, I love the
That's Wheel of Fortune
synchronicity.
too.
There you go, Nilda. Double enforcement.
Mm-hmm. With
Yeah.
I got the star.
What'd you get? Oh, star.
Yay.
It's time to reach for your goals. It has the circle, which to me indicates the Wheel of Fortune for this in particular card.
Oh, there you go.
So that is very unique. And this, you are the shining star. It is
Yes.
time for you to step forward and take control.
I often feel that way, like when I get the star card, and I love, by the way, how Lenormand and Tarot both have star cards and a few other cards in common. And when I get the star card, there's the general meanings about hope and things like that. But a lot of times when it comes up and I'm looking at a situation or a question from a client, I get that it's talking about you need to be the star. You need to be getting on stage. Nilda said, love you all, blessings. There we go. And then
And Anna,
yeah, go ahead.
sorry, Annabelle asked, "Oh, is that Churro Marchetti deck?" Yes, it is.
That's what I was just gonna say.
It
It's
is
one of
his
it's one of
Lenormand.
the Chiros. Yeah, I love his decks. Oh my god. I got my first one, what, 20 years ago? from from Chiro.
Yeah, I have a couple of his decks.
Awesome sauce. So we're gonna head out, but remember we'll be back on Sunday and you can come hang out with us and bring other people with you. Bring other people with you and join us in the chat here. Remember, it's gonna be 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern US time. So that's 7 p.m. London, 6 a.m. the following day in Sydney. Yeah, I've been doing shows for so long that I have like the entire uh, time zones all memorized.
Right?
It's crazy. It's crazy. Alrighty, so we're gonna get out of here. Thanks for joining us, Bonnie and Michelle. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
being
having me.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
yeah. Bye, everybody. We'll see you on
Bye.
Saturday. Unless you remember, I'll see you on Thursday. Bye, everybody.